time for another episode of High in Arizona. We got PICO joining again from the flower shop to give us some insights on what it takes to be a grand cultivator. Grand cultivator, did I just make something up? Oh, shit. Shout out to lunchboxdispensary.com, turning your phone into a dispensary to your door. If you're in Tucson, take advantage of free delivery. Check out the website, the dispensary. They've got it all, and it gets directly to your door. Let's go. Shout out to the other sponsors. You see them on the screen. Shout out to Greenleaf Farms, True Infusion, Neverlow Glass Gallery, and High Vibrations. And lastly, Glorious Extracts, your chance to try their new hash holes at the lounge this Saturday, 4 to 10. Get out there, Century Market Rolled. Curaleaf is slanging them. Let's get it tasted first at the High Lounge. Let's go. Now, you know I like to start these podcasts with something from Arizona, something to represent the great state. The artists from here are good, right? They're fucking fantastic. Here we go, Odd Squad family and the Kaleidoscope Kid. You see these two collab often. Lots of energy right here. This is called Vibes. Let's go.
Your lovin's on my mind, girl. Your lovin' get me high, girl. Let's light it up tonight. We gonna rule. No drugs, just Mary Jane us. We love you, hear her saying, come on closer, baby girl. We up in smoke. This that Rastafari. Fuck the kids who get high. Like just flip, don't give no shits. It's all love. If you feel it in the vibes, Blue Dog and Busta Rhymes. Break it down and roll it up. It's all love. It's all love. Life's a trip, kid passes, but kid life's a bitch, but I love her. As she said, we gon' crash the party, pass out, juiced up all summer. Bluey cool and cocaine to kick it, just bang the rhythm, so brother. Bluesy tripping, go bluesy sipping, so deuces just to come up. Speaking tongues, smoke rings and blunts, all summer no sleep, we be freaking fun. Blue Dog gonna reap with his easy lungs. We gon' sing all night till we see the sun. That sweet sense familiar, yeah. Know that I feel ya. You show me that love and all love. If I was a mind reader, girl, I would see just what you was thinking of. Your lovin's on my mind, girl. Your lovin' get me high, girl. Let's light it up tonight. We gonna rule. No drugs, just Mary Jane us. We love you, hear her saying, come on closer, baby girl. We up in smoke. This that Rastafari. Fuck the kids who get high. Like just flip, don't give no shits. It's all love. If you feel it in the vibes, Blue Dog and Busta Rhymes. Break it down and roll it up. It's all love.
Look, it's all love. Feel the vibes as we smoke. Just take a puff. Pass it back, we'll split the bag. No need to fuss. Smoke it all and get some more. Then break it down and roll it up. Shout out to my plug, it keep me burning to the nub. And I stay high from wake time. Steady smoking to the late night. Gassing up, then I'ma take flight. You probably heard of me through the grapevine. Spread the peace while we pass the leaf. Got the groovy sound and it's too unique. I learned how to smoke, then turn the Master Chief. When I roll a pearl, that's a masterpiece. Some blunts, some papers. Got bongs in rotation. Got dabs at that station. Everyone impatient. So that sweet sense of Amelia, you know that I need you. So please, don't leave me alone. Cause when my world turns to fire, you know I get higher to keep me from feeling low.
Your lovin's on my mind, girl. Your lovin' get me high, girl. Let's light it up tonight. We gonna rule. No drugs, just Mary Jane us. We love you, hear her saying, come on closer, baby girl. We up in smoke. This that Rastafari. Fuck the kids who get high. Like just flip, don't give no shits. It's all love. If you feel it in the vibes, Blue Dog and Busta Rhymes. Break it down and roll it up. It's all love.
Might just go Rastafari, smoking until we all high. Got a couple for the car ride, puffing and bumping far side. She just keep on passing me by, that's what the song cries. And then I took a bone rip, never smoked with the wrong vibes. I roll it up and light it up, inhale, exhale, inhale, I'm stuck. I got this shit down to a science. First I twist and then I tuck. Was feeling down, he picked me up. I blew some clouds, they lift me up. Keep your feet up on the ground, the smoke's too loud, can't hear you, bruh. Won't let you blow my high, they just wanna take me down. They don't wanna see me fly. She make me feel when I want to, numb when I need it, and when I need someone to call love. When life's weighing on you, come and get with it, and you'll see it's all love.
Your lovin's on my mind, girl. Your lovin' get me high, girl. Let's light it up tonight. We gonna rule. No drugs, just Mary Jane us. We love you, hear her saying. Come on closer, baby girl. We up in smoke. This that Rastafari. Fuck the kids who get high. Like just live, don't give no shits. It's all love. If you feel it in the vibes, Blue Dog and Busta Rhymes. Break it down and roll it up. It's all love.
Every night is the night to be as high as a kite. The weed tastes like OG, smell like slices of pie. She picks me up when I'm low and loosens me when I'm tight. Always there when I'm wrong and never leaves when I'm right. That's how I know it's for life. She's my light in the sky. She's the smile on my face, that glazed look in my eyes, the smell in my clothes, food for my soul. Her name is Mary Jane. She loves me and it shows. Yeah, I know the cons. I'm more concerned with the pros. It's like a brain massage, only doing what she knows. So Miss Sweet Sensamilia, you know I feel ya. You are the one I want. She'll never leave me. She'll only please me. She'll never tell me no.
It's all love. It's all love, baby. Yeah.
Right there, vibes on squad.
Oh shit!
Oh shit. Oh shit. So what's up? How we doing out there? High in Arizona land. It is a Thursday. In fact, it is the first Thursday, so you know what we do. No delays in this right now. We're gonna bring in our guy, Mr. PICO. What's up, my dude?
What's happening? Can you see me and hear me?
We got you. We can see you. We can hear you. Let's bring up the there we go, right there. Boop, boop. And cool, man. We got you live. How we doing today?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Good morning.
Morning, right? A nice little Thursday here. We've done these mini moons now. Just a first Thursday here at the old HIGHINARIZONA in the lounge. So what do we got?
I can hear the sound effects now.
You can hear the sound effects now.
That's new, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. So
Let's
now
go.
there's a little button I didn't realize I can click that would let you hear the fucking desktop. So hey, there we go.
Okay. All right. Now I can react to it. Cool.
Yeah, now we're you know, no big deal. We're just progressing over here on the High in Arizona, you know, learning how to use its technology over here.
I love it, man. When's it going to be from the lounge?
Yo, man, I got such bad news yesterday with that. I mean, I could not believe how excited I was. And then for them to come out and like basically the way I can describe it is like basically some new people at Cox, really just eager to, you know, just to get some new business in there. Didn't realize that the Cox box, I guess, showing on their system isn't real. It's just an empty box. So when they showed up telling me they were going to try to install internet using that box, I was like, oh no. So,
Bummer.
yeah, you know what? It's something that I've already compartmentalized the anger many moons ago. So it was just a nice little reminder, but that's okay. We're moving on.
All right. Good on you, man. Oh, I was excited for that. Okay.
Yeah.
Someday.
Exactly. Actually, a friend of mine, Jock, you know, everyone knows out there, Jobless, he says that he has a Starlink that he wants to come install on the roof and see that goes. Yeah.
You should. We run the Starlink out of the facility.
No, yeah, okay, nice. You know, I hear good things about Starlink, so fingers crossed, and let's get it. So let's get it, right?
I will say one negative thing. So we had a business account, and this happened mid-April. We had a business account, and for the original contract that we signed, we had like unlimited data usage based on the tier level that we were at for our account.
Okay.
And then boom, mid-April, probably because of Tesla and everything else, and you know where Elon was at the time, and stock prices going down and losing value, he just immediately doubled the cost of our data overnight.
No way. Holy shit.
Yeah. So what happened for us is it just started running out. Like we're 4 or 5 days before the end of the cycle, and our data just drops out, which obviously we need that for camera coverage and the software system that runs the entire facility, everything. So it was just like immediately like, boom, double your bill.
Damn, he squeezed.
Yeah. And then where we're at, we're kind of stuck, you know, it's that or fiber. So anyway, look into that part because that just changed and that was a shock to the system.
Man, crazy, dude. Yeah, thank you for telling me that. And yeah, Elon trying to cash in on when he knows he's got you, right? You're in the middle of nowhere. So he's like, what else you gonna do, Dougie?
Yeah, I mean, the thing that makes me so sad about it, or just like makes me, kind of sigh, is he's announcing the, free Starlink all over the world in these other nations. Like,
Right.
Malawi now has free Starlink in the whole country, and it's like, dude, you just doubled our costs, man. Come on.
Yeah. Give us some credit on how it's getting out there, right? Give it due to all of the supporters. We are now launching worldwide and things like that because of the good guys in Arizona putting up satellites with their bill.
Yeah. Anyway, marijuana. Good morning. Freaking beautiful Thursday, man. We got a little rain here yesterday.
I wanted to ask, bro. Like, it's nothing more than to ask the question when it's fucking relevant. A lot of times when you pop on here, it's sunny Arizona. We're in the desert. Whoop-de-woo. However, yesterday, it's pouring rain. You can feel it in the air. Tell me, what are some of your concerns when the weather hits like that in Arizona, or do you have any?
I mean, from a facility standpoint, or just in general?
Facility standpoint.
From the facility, 100%. Yeah, I mean, it blew, like, the winds pick up, and it can blow the Starlink off the building for one thing. It blew a panel off of like a metal panel off yesterday. So there's always immediate fixes. The rain, or not the rain, but the roof on our building has been, I don't know, sealed 4 times in the last 2.5 years, and it's still, when it's windy and rainy like that, it seems to find its way into the attic space.
No shit.
There's a number of concerns. Every single year around this time, we do have that greenhouse sitting out back for breeding and stuff, and every year it rips the plastic off. It does damage. So yeah, there's a number of concerns. Power outages. You've seen the facility, so you know that we got the backup generators that run a vast majority of our electric. So usually it doesn't hurt us, but the first year I was out here, we weren't prepared for that. And you lose power, and it's like, oh shit, the humidity is going to spike through the roof. You have no exhaust. You're basically a number of hours, counting down to death, essentially.
No shit.
Having those generators is 100% necessary, and that alleviates a lot of the overall concern. But I mean, yeah, there's a ton. I guess the first year that I was there, the flood, like, waters came up onto where the pad was, which is a good 3-4 feet off the lowest level of the ground right there.
Damn.
So, and then you've been out to our spot, so it's pretty remote, and it's one road in, one road out.
I'm like, yeah, could you
know
get trapped over there or what?
You could, yeah. I mean,
yeah, for real.
So there is a lot of concerns with this kind of stuff. Definitely. But
no, I saw
yesterday it was nice. I wasn't even thinking about those. Now I'm thinking about those.
Yesterday
was just like, it was like an alleviation of the heat from the day before. So
yeah, I know. Personally, I love it. Right, personally, love to hear it. But then yesterday I just started thinking about it. I was like, damn. I was like, I wonder, like, and it shouldn't be a situation when you have your controlled environment in a building, but like, the weather outside of that building is still going to affect indoors, and so, like, as long as you have the equipment. You're saying that, yeah, man, let the weather, it all, rain down. It's coming. But in our facility with our equipment and dehumidifiers and all those things, they kick in and just make sure that the plants are always in a great environment.
I mean, that's kind of that's the goal. But I think in most facilities I've ever been in, there's always some weaknesses and some weak points. And you are 100% influenced by what's happening outside, no matter what.
Okay.
So we have seasonal changes that we do to our systems to try to ensure success as best we can. But in the wintertime, we get a ton of condensation on the red iron that's in the building. And so it could be dripping in certain spaces from the ceiling, and that could
I was going to say,
equipment.
Out here in Arizona, it's like, they know it's the desert, so these roofs aren't sealed properly. I feel like every time it rains out here in any business that I've ever owned, I'd have a leak. And by the time about 5-6 years into doing business for myself, I just started to say it's a waterfall. It's a little bit of a aesthetics over here, but I can understand with you got plants and things like that. No, you can't have waterfalls.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, no, it's I mean, so we have 3 seasons out here is what I've learned, right?
Okay.
It's way too fucking hot, and my ACs are failing. I took the thermometer out the other day, or the little gun, the little infrared thermometer gun. It was 157 degrees on the top of the outdoor portion of my AC unit. The breakers pop at 160. So as soon as you hit 160, your breakers are popping. And it's just like, that's just with the heat, the air coming off the heat pump, and the sun hitting that surface at the same time. Like, breakers will just pop, not from the electrical usage, but just from the overall heat. So with that, we have to adjust things, and knowing that we're going to run the rooms a little bit warmer, we have to make some adjustments to how we run the facility. Then the middle area in between the seasons only lasts for like 3 weeks. It's fucking perfect. Everything is perfect in that transitional period. So you get like maybe 2 good weeks in the fall to winter, and then you get like another 2 good weeks in the springtime, before it just immediately blasts off.
Damn.
That's the money zone for Arizona cannabis, in my opinion, and for what I've been able to produce. Then, of course, the third season is the winter, and like I said, we have condensation issues. It's just like the air temperature versus when the sun hits can cause some stuff. So, we have. I don't think anything surprising at this point.
Yeah.
And we have just developed and try to innovate systems that are workarounds for those. But it's a controlled environment. It's a sealed facility and sealed building, but you still get influence. You still get influence for sure.
Awesome, right there. I appreciate you breaking that down. Out here with no better time to ask when we're dealing with the weather firsthand. So marijuana, my guy. Let's get into what you are bringing out today, though. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I know I'm excited to try out. It looks like it's called Double Up.
Double Up, yeah. This is a compound genetic. You can see up there it's Mellows Gastropop. So the Double Up is a really nice one, and it's one of the new ones. We haven't released it into the market yet. We've been growing it for probably about a year now.
Okay.
Just kind of dialing it in and getting it ready to where it needs to be. And then we run through any new genetic or seed or anything. We run through multiple levels of years of testing before we release it. So Double Up's the newest one. I'm really excited about this one as well. It's got a great flavor. I think for a good mix of, a little bit of that grape gas from the gastropop side. There's a touch of fruit in there. It's kind of hard to describe. I'm usually pretty good with the descriptions and stuff, but I will say that this one has me probably the most stumped that I've been in a couple of years, because ultimately it smells like really dank and good weed. You know what I mean? It doesn't smell like too much like this specific candy or this specific flavor. It's like just dank super weed. There's definitely a little bit of a grape note in there, but the weed grape,
Yeah.
And overall, it's got a great flavor. It's got a great mouth coat. And for me, this one hits me hard. So probably making an early exit after smoking a doobie of this with you guys tonight.
Oh, shit. He said it's going to hit me. Nice, dude.
I mean, for me, everybody's a little bit different. I think you could probably smoke me under the table these days. But this one definitely hit me hard, and I did enjoy it. It's got a nice purple look to it. It's beautiful bud. So we're excited about this. And then, as you know, tonight we'll be at the lounge with it, so we can sample it out and let all the members and people who get day passes come check it out. And then tomorrow at all the flower shop stores, we kind of got a double whammy tomorrow because we're doing our shop drop now with the plant giveaway, with the seedling giveaway.
Let's go.
Tomorrow, the Double Up will be available deli style in all the flower shops. We started right off in the morning now, and it's going to be the 5 grams for $20. So that's the only thing about the Double Up on the shop drop day is the minimum purchase is the $20 for 5 grams. But you can go all the way up. You can get as much of it as you want at that price point. Okay. And then I still believe I'm not 100% sure if they still honor during this specific promotion, but they still have the $50 ounces too. So if you can get this for 20 for 5, you might as well just get the $50 ounce.
Yeah, no doubt.
If that's available. Don't quote me on that one. I'll find out more information later and post it up on the gram if I can.
Yeah, also they're doing it on delivery too. You guys have really been aggressive with delivery out there, making sure that the deals that you're putting in the stores, you're even offer people on their couch.
Yeah, 100%. You can get this delivered right to your door. So
yeah, that's tight.
100%. All the deals that we unless they say otherwise, which I don't think that you can get a plant delivered yet, but I could be wrong about that. So the plant might be an in-store only thing, but otherwise, yeah, all these deals you can take advantage from your couch. So get your $50 ounces delivered, man. I don't know. Don't be sleeping.
Yeah, don't be sleeping on it. We got 216 in here saying an updated third-party deli pricing, cold ounces for $140 over there too. You guys at the flower shop are making it a point to, open up the doors for other cultivars out there and other brands that are, trying to break the scene. And I think that's cool that you guys are doing that. Colt's over there. I know Cannabis is over there. Props to the flower shop for opening up their doors and for some fire flower. It does make sense though. So good shit.
And we had Alien Labs up there, and I think Doja Pack or one of the other, or maybe Made.
No shit.
We want our deli to be like the best selection of weed that you can get. And for a lot of other brands, like you said, It offers it's a nice like Pepsi challenge almost. There's a direct comparison, right? They're all right there. You can smell them all, you can see them all, you can kind of interact with the weed before you buy it. And then if you like it, you can go back and get more of it. And they're keeping a fresh rotation all the time. Generally, it's some of the freshest stuff in the stores. Last I looked, our oldest weed was 90 days past harvest, and on the talk that we were having about that, it had been moved out. So now
There
with
we
the
go.
emphasis on the deli and the movement, it's something we've been talking about for a long time, right? We're keeping the freshest stuff on the shelves. And so that's another advantage to the deli style.
No, I witnessed it too,
price point,
because
so good.
just firsthand now I've worked with you guys with a brand when with Cannabis, and I watched you guys throw Cannabis on the shelves and moved it, right? And moved it. And it wasn't one of those things where as a brand you sit back and you're like, damn, they just placed this order. When is it? When are they gonna? How long is it gonna take to sell? Or what? How? Boop boop boop. Nah, man, you guys have movement over there at the flower shop, and I want to say props to you guys for what you're doing. I know you're working hard at it, and I appreciate it, man. It was dope to see that for Cannabis. That's a brand out there that you guys, if you haven't tried, get out to the flower shop. Amazing deals on it, and appreciate it, man. So, okay, so dope. Now, recently we had Proper Doinks in Arizona. They came down. You joined up with them. What was it like when you joined? What can we expect with that Proper Doinks and collaboration again with you guys? Like, I know that you went in, and they have credited you and Legends for being the reason that they are doing this Arizona bracket. So thank you guys both for that. And what was it like sitting down with them?
Oh, it's dope, man. I mean, first of all, it's super humbling experience all the way down. And I give a lot of respect for those guys, just for how they handle themselves, how they do business. They're so positive, which is really difficult when you live on the internet in the way they do, and you open yourself up to criticism like they do. So props to them. It was great to sit down with them in person. And, I like to network and meet people in person as well. So I think that that's an important piece of building a relationship. So it was amazing that they came out and did that, and they're putting Arizona on, and humbling for us, and I'm sure Legends as well, to get the credit with helping bring them out here. Sitting down was super chill. I wish I would have had more time and had more flavors. In all honesty, I wanted to share more stuff, but it was a little bit prohibitive with me just on my particular schedule and just getting back off vacation to come up. But I didn't want to miss out on participating in it, So
Nice.
We did put something new that we haven't dropped yet. Once we start growing this, I'm sure we will do a shop drop and bring it to the lounge as well.
Hey, yo.
I gave you a little sample of it.
Damn
It's
right.
called a Neapolitan.
It's smoking.
Permanent marker across the pave.
Smoking.
Really nice.
Smoking.
Yeah, it's good. So it's something that we're really happy with so far. I think it's only going to get better as we dial it in and grow more of it. But it was probably the best thing in the group that I had. And actually, I shared them all with you, the things that I was kind of choosing between. So I think you agree that was probably the best thing to put forward. So
100%.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
I'm excited
me
to see
too.
what happens. And you, Arizona, you guys got to tune in, man. This is like, the thing about it is too, is that this is not, it's Arizona brands versus California brands, but all the weed is from Arizona. So, you consumers out there and people who get to vote with your dollar for what's hitting and what's not, pay attention to this thing, watch it. It's interesting to see how they evaluate, right? Like what they consider. And as you've mentioned too, the science behind it, it's not like empty thoughts and some bullshit. It's like, it's very analytical and it's very well thought through. So it opens my eyes towards tasting weed more,
Wow.
And actually since then, since we're on the topic, I literally went out and had a bunch of tips made.
No
So,
shit, they
if
got
you
you
could-
hitting
can
with
you
the
see this?
tips now.
Yeah, so I thought this would be cool to include in seed packs as like a freebie. And this one's a UV activated one.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm actually going to bring some up tonight. I'll bring one. I want to give Jen one, and I want to give one to the winner of the rolling contest from last Friday. I promised them that too. So I want to be able to evaluate weed the same way they evaluate, right? I want to be able to get the flavor overall and really how is it smoking? And that to me is a great way for our last part of our QC before we put it on the shelves, to ensure that it's smoking perfectly and it's where it needs to be. So yeah, I went out. I'm going to give these to all my crew too, so that they can go and smoke. You gotta test it the way it's being judged. You know what I'm saying?
There you
So
go.
it just really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I hadn't thought about in a long time or
No,
considered.
and that's cool. I appreciate you sharing that, and that goes to show that even though decades in, like you're always learning, and then also we're always evolving, right? The ways that like now Proper Doings came out, did these breakdowns of how to grind it, what the difference. They put time in trying to what. When I was talking to Adam, I think his quote is that he just wants to find the best way possible to consume cannabis, right? So, that's on their pursuit. So Shake and Bake, I appreciate you sharing that insight. Another thing before we move on to anything else is the competitions. Is like I saw that you also are joining into the Arizona Culture Cup.
Yeah, I got it. I was reached out to and asked to join that. So yeah, 100%. I mean, any competition that we can be in, we want to be in, especially if they give us enough time, like the next version of the Garden Classic. We're really looking forward to that one, the Arizona Culture Cup. They give us enough time where I'm aware of it and I can grow specifically for it. That makes me feel a lot better about entering those types of things, because I really want to put our best, you know what I mean? I want to put our best foot forward, and really show the full potential of what we're capable of when entering competitions like that. So excited. And I really like to focus as much as possible on being single source. So something I have bred, selected, and we've grown means like a whole lot more to me as far as accolades and, contests and awards and stuff like that.
Nice, man. Now, I really am looking at that Arizona Culture Cup as, bringing on a lot of people from out of state. Is going to bring a lot of attention to that cup. And I think that, it's a cool opportunity for Arizona growers and hash makers to, let's see where you compare, out there into these other artists and stuff like that. So Shake and Bake, we'll see how it turns out. I saw that you were in it, though. I wanted to give you props. Appreciate you popping in and doing that, just so we can see. I know I've had the talks about the past about the ACC, but it's like at this point, moving forward, now this is opportunity. So get out there and get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's I like I always formulate my own opinions about everyone and everything. So I'll try anything once in regards to participation in something. So I'm excited about it. Yeah. I honestly didn't know much about it, but seeing all the competitors who are coming in, like names that I learned about on Proper Doings, like Growing Pains, I think is partaking.
Right.
And there was a bunch of others. So that to me is like,
Wendy was me. I was like, damn,
super cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? And Jason, like that's the culture, man. Like that's why I give big props to the lounge, because you guys keep the culture alive. You keep the community service. And that's what these cups have always done too. So I look at it as positivity, great way to network, great way to put faces with names, like we talked about Proper Doings, and meet people in person. And I'm looking forward to it. So a lot of new competitions coming up. Excited.
Nice. We got Real Hazy Days in the chat asking, what do you do differently for a competition versus shelf? What are some of the differences?
Well, like I said, I like to select something that's like hopefully brand new, single source. So oftentimes right now we probably have 9 to 10 different seed selection projects going on from previous work that we've bred and from a lot of the seedling giveaways that we do. We always keep a few back for ourselves too.
Things are coming.
So that's one thing, is I always like to have something that's brand new available for those generally. The other thing I do is I cure it differently. Arizona has a slight obsession right now with harvest dates and shelf life, which is relevant because we're living in a 10% humidity area. So it is relevant, but I differ a little bit for the breakdown of chlorophyll specifically, and when something is really smoking and combusting in the best possible way. It's not 30 days past harvest. It's closer to that 60, 65 mark for me, generally, as like the freshest but ready to smoke. So that's something else. I actually have to hold stuff back from being released for deli style or for the shelf, and cure it a little bit differently. I also go to glass cure when I do that. A lot of the product that's on the shelf, it gets a quick run through the Mobius and then a hand QC at the end. So it's kind of a hybridization of trimming techniques. So I do everything by hand when we're entering competition, because we're talking about an ounce or a couple ounces or something. Right. So it's obviously take the time. And also what's really important, and I learned this from Rebel Grown, from Dan, who's won countless different awards, is the amount that you are required to put in and the size of the nugget is really important for competition. Because if you give an ounce, for example, let's say the Garden Classic, right? We give an ounce of weed, I think it was, maybe a little bit more, and you're going to divvy it up into 1 gram bags. yourself, or some competitions do that. I need all those grams to be equal, like in size and shape. You know what I mean? I want every judge to get the same thing. So it's really important that you don't put a massive nugget in there, because they're either going to break it down on you, or it's going to end up like someone's going to get a bunch of smalls and some dust, and someone's going to get the big one, and it's going to affect judging in a different way. So consistency of nuggets. When it's a 3.5, I want there to be like 3 or 4 perfect like gram nugs in every single container, exactly the same.
Wow.
So
Nice,
that's
dude.
something else I do. That's
a
really
lot
important.
that's down to the details, man. Props also for bringing up, you brought up Rebel Grown, and I'm gonna bring up on the screen now when you talk about Rebel Grown and what he's done out there. Recently posted up 30 plus awards, world renowned genetics. Rebel Grown recently took first place at the Sun Grown Emerald Cup Award, and just out there crushing it. And you guys are working directly with Rebel Grown to exclusively drop their genetics out here in Arizona. How's that drop going? I know that was last month. We did something with Rebel Grown.
That was tied in with the proper doings. That was the PICO G initially. So right now we have 3 Rebel Grown strains on the shelf, and we're moving it through the deli. Same as everything else that we talked about earlier. So we have the OG Chem 15. I don't think that's on the shelf right now, but we have that, and we're cultivating it on behalf of Rebel. We have the PICO G, which is the one that a lot of people got last month. Honestly, we moved a lot of that.
Fuck yeah.
So I know a lot of people have tried it at this point. And then we have the OG Chem 15 crossed to the Pave number 12. Now, we've run that a few times as we've been dialing it in over the course of the last year and a half or so. But that is going to move into the Rebel brand exclusively via the deli style. And we do have batches of that are coming up now. So we're going to have fresh batches really soon. In October is when we're planning on doing an official brand launch party with you.
That's right.
And that's when we're going to release things into branded cans for them that will then go out to other stores as well, potentially. Of course, we're always going to have it on the shelf at the flower shop, but we want to be able to get Rebel Grown out of Phoenix and into the other areas. So hopefully some of our good partners on the retail level will be willing to carry that out there as well. And that's going to be beginning of October, 4 brand new strains for the menu. And then after that, we have another 4 that we're running through. And I literally have a fridge full of seeds from Dan. So we're going to start doing the same kind of projects with him and making the selections for Rebel Grown Arizona out here.
Fuck yeah. There it is right there. Yeah, so I bring him up, and I saw him recently pop that out there. So I was like, oh shit, I'm going to bring this up when we're talking to our guy.
Yeah, Mike, Double Up will be available tomorrow at the shop. I think bright and early, as soon as they open up, 5 grams, $20. And on that too, the plant giveaway will be tomorrow, and it's going to be starting in the morning. So last time we came through, we were doing it at 4:20, and we had a line of people at the door in the morning that were disappointed because they couldn't get the plant first thing.
Damn.
So tomorrow, I'm actually headed up there now. So after this call, I'm going to jump in the car. I'm going to head to Phoenix. I'm going to go to every store. I'm going to check on the plants in the display. I brought a little 5-gallon container of nutrients for them because they're going to have to keep them healthy overnight. And then tomorrow morning, they'll be available for everybody. This drop is going to be epic, dude. Apples and bananas crossed to the peach lemonades. I might be alone. I love the peach lemonades. It's one of the best sativa dominant hybrids that I've ever grown and run. Flavor's unbelievable. Apples and bananas has a really close place in my heart. Love the flavor on that too. And you essentially have a full-on indica and a full-on sativa coming together for a beautiful hybrid. So these plants are going to put out some epic flower, extremely frosty. I expect it to be purple nuggets, and just the flavor from apples and bananas to peach lemonades and anywhere in between. I can't imagine a single bad thing about any of these. So these are really, I'm super excited for them. You got to spend $60 at the shop tomorrow, and you're going to get a free plant.
Wow.
So
there it is.
A lot of people have actually been sending me pictures back of their plants and where they're at from the previous giveaways. So thank you so much for everybody who's been partaking in that. It's awesome to be able to provide that to you. And I did have a discussion yesterday about also making PICO brand seeds potentially available via the flower shops as well.
Let's fucking go.
And then we'll move into clone drops. So we'll make clones available too for everybody. So we want to build this thing properly and be able to do it the right way. And so it's baby steps. So
dude.
That's going to see more though. We're going
to
keep going. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Congrats. Definitely. What is the yield looking like on that plant?
So that's going to be up to the selection, and each individual plant is going to be a little bit different. The peach lemonades yields, they're both kind of modest yielders in all honesty. Apples and bananas you can get like a medium yield out of, but This is more about flavor and just pure dankness. I mean,
Cool.
these things are going to be off the chain as far as flavor goes. So
Cool.
the selection of the plant's going to make the difference, though, and everyone's going to get a unique one. So we're all going to find out together.
Love it, man. This is PICO, head of cultivation, director of cultivation over at the Flower Shop, popping in today for the first Thursdays at the lounge. The Flower Shop has been doing this over a year. You know what we need to get into, which we had a lot of fun with, is I almost feel like we need to try to make sure we at least name a strain a year at through that lounge, my guy. So talk to me. Do we got anything down the line that you're unsure what to name?
Let's run it back, man. Let's do it again.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's always a little bit of a struggle to come up with names, and sometimes they name themselves. It's really organic and it's great. Sometimes they don't, and I really am. I'm kind of not the type to just take the two parents and slap it together and call it something, because I've been so misled by strains specifically named banana because the father was banana something or another and it has no banana flavor in it. Drives me crazy. So
Okay.
I like to use the actual organoleptic qualities or the taste and smell qualities, sometimes the look as well, to name the strain. I think that's important. So yeah, let's run it back. Let's do another one of those.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
I could have that ready in no time. Let me pick out something that we're testing right now, and we'll pull the best, 3 to 5, and run it and let us make a selection at the lounge.
Love
and
it.
come up with naming too, because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it
time.
was fun. It was tight. A lot of people enjoyed the process. And I know Susie's out there bragging that she came up with Pico de Pio at this point, right? She's out there like, yes.
She did, 100%.
100%, man. That's tight.
That
Well,
is all her.
marijuana, my man. Anything that you want to get into before we let you get out of here?
I don't really have any other announcements. Come up tonight. Come and chill with me, Bernie, and Steph. They're all going to be out repping.
Fire.
Reed will probably be there as well from our marketing team. So we love to come and chill with the members and see you guys. I'm going to be up there a little early because, like I said, I'm going to go to every store and service the plants first. Then I'm going to sort of roll up. So I'll be there a little bit earlier than probably everybody else. But come up tonight. Come try it. You know how we do it. We're always trying to produce something great for you guys and make it available at an amazing price point. So even trying it before you buy it when it's 5 grams for $20, I was willing to take the risk. But come up tonight, check it out, come vibe with us at the lounge, and then we'll see you all tomorrow bright and early at the stores to take advantage of these great deals.
Yeah, right there, Pico. We're figuring out how to get you guys the plants. I like that. That's what I'm taking out of this conversation for sure, is that is starting to progress. So very dope, man. Shout out to you. We'll see you tonight, and thank you, my man.
Absolutely. Thank you. Anytime. We'll see you guys tonight. Thanks, everybody.
Right there, Pico popping in, man, my dude. So marijuana, what do you guys think, though? What do you think? Home growers, are you going to be, I mean, look, you got to get there early, though. I hear that like he just said, people are lining up, people we don't know, right? There's a lot of people out there that, we don't know, and they just snatching these motherfucking things up. So shout out to them. Make sure you beat the crowds. You can say that. Beat the crowds. You guys have the insights, probably more so than a lot of people that are going in there, right? We're here talking to the man, the myth, about what is coming up. That's tight. You guys got the insight. Warwick says, fuck, God damn, I'll be out there fucking golfing and shit like that. I understand, though, Warwick. Let's talk about it. 4th of July weekend. Are we ready for some barbecue, some getting stoned, more barbecue, huh? Hey-oh. And some water. Marijuana, how we doing? Let's talk about what you are smoking right now. Let's talk about it. I'm actually smoking up on some strains right now that Pico blessed me with. This one is labeled ED and GP. What are you smoking, though? What did you roll up? Crazy Variation and Height Alone. Seeing them yesterday, 216s live over at the Flower Shop. So he is seeing them. Are you one of the ones that said, like, I will make sure I take care of these ladies? They're in good hands. Oh, this is what we got to feed them? Got you. Gastropop and okay. All right. Now, so I have more topics for you guys. We have more topics to discuss. Now, the thing with that I'm trying to get into, you know, I've had some difficulties with making sure that I can find the topics I want to talk about. You know, I don't really think I'm gonna do that anymore. There's so much going on in Arizona cannabis when I hyper focus in on it and I start being like, okay, what's good? I actually recently changed the HINA podcast to really just reflect what's going on here in Arizona. So now super easy to find things that are going on. So there is a lot. So one of the things we can start just kind of popping in here and let's see what, this is something that popped up. Oops, hold on. Here we go. This is something that popped up. Shout out to Live Life Cannabis. They are doing a backpack and shoe drive. I'm going to drop this in the chat if you want to follow up with it. I definitely think that these are the good opportunities for the cannabis community to get together and donate. There's a lot of kids that, you know, the school systems ask for a lot. When your kids go to school, they want supplies, and I understand why, because obviously, you know, we can get into all the politics of all the school systems and all that, but at the end, as for a parent out there, they get a list of supplies. Anything that you can donate to Omar out here, who's trying to bring more supplies to the kids, good cause right there. So Shake and Bake saw that, wanted to bring that up. And then actually there is something else I want to bring up from Liv. I thought this was pretty dope. I don't know if we've seen this before in the cannabis community. You're gonna have to let me know, but they put out a scratcher on their boxes. So Live Life Cannabis, you can grab them at Nirvana's, and now all their boxes come with a scratcher, and I believe that you can go ahead and win something like a free J box. So that's a cool ass concept. I thought that was a dope concept. So shout out to them for that one. Just trying to stick out, you know, trying to stand out, trying to scratch out. Holla. All right, marijuana. Let's see what else we got over here in the news, man. So much is going on. So much is going on. Okay, look at, see that now when I'm not stressed about it, I find it. Look at this. This is going to be the Tempe University Chiba Hut doing a event with SIP, right? So, you know, to do this type of collaboration, I think a lot of restaurants, I think a lot of, you know, just all types of businesses could really get into doing cannabis events and collaborations very clean for them. When you get involved with SIP, you know, obviously they're going to fill up drinks. You can also look at tablets. Shout out to tablets, same situation, you know, and therefore you're not clouding up the room. Look at, I mean, a lady even brought out the kiddo, right? Like, so, you know, really, you know, just bringing a different type of environment to a cannabis event. And we're seeing that with these cannabis beverages and whatnot too. So shout out to that. Shout out to SIP for collaborating with Chiba Hut. Still waiting on Chiba Hut to be like, hey, we can now give you marijuana infusion ourselves, right? I guess the farm bill and cut that out. All right, pause for the cause. I'm gonna like this weed. Take a hit. Tell me what you tell me what's up. Tell me how you doing out there. Real quick before we get into anything else, let me see if I can find, yeah, here it is right here. Let's get into this real quick. Shout out to you guys. We started as a small, just a small little podcast, you know what I mean? Just doing us. I think we had just what, 5 of us? Many moons ago, you know, it's like what, like damn near 4 years we've been fucking around on Twitch. Just want to say thank you. Thank you to anybody that watches the podcast, that comments. 6,600 comments, you guys. Come on. Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate your involvement, right? I wonder how many of those are questions. I wish we could see the breakdown of the chat comments. Oh, shit. How much, you know, is, yeah, we'll break it down. But Instagram, shout out to, I did 4 posts on Instagram. That's very weak. I'm gonna try to build that up. July, I'm trying to come with it. I've had people ask me for the stats, and so finally I was like, all right, let me put together the stats. And so every month I'll put this together, and we'll be able to see how High in Arizona is growing or if it's tanking, right? If it's fucking, oh shit. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to talk about. Fun to clown about. All right, here we go. Let's see what else we got going on out here. What was this? Oh, yeah. Oh, when Key Glock was in town. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Hey, we went out to Key Glock, got stoned. I heard it was smoking. Shout out to these watch times. 18 days. 10 days, 4 days, 1 month. Rook. 1 month. We've been riding, dog. He was part of the basketball team. Wookie was definitely part of that. The 5, 6 of us that would just kick it in here and bullshit at first. Marijuana. All right. What else we got coming up here? I saw this right here. I saw this pop out. This is looks like Sonoran. I don't know, Sonora Mids, but I mean, is this, I believe this is this looks beautiful. I thought it was Sonora Roots. Now I see it's Sonora Mids. Is this AZ, I wonder? I mean, look, it looks like it. Yeah, oh, yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah. I'll drop him in there. Black was fun show when he came after Dolph passed. Okay, I talked about a timeless event not too long ago. Okay, now this one is real. Okay, this one is a Arizona timeless event. Okay, I know you can laugh at me for doing the golf one this week, all Arizona, but this one is legit in Arizona. So this is going to be the Tito, or is it Tios and Tias? Summer at the Deuce, July 13th, coming up in 10 days. Timeless out there. You know it's going to be a good time. I don't know though. Is it outdoors though, guys? Is it outdoors? I wonder if they'll have like we've been seeing the cannabis bus or like the consumption buses pulling up. 2 to 8. We'll be back at the Deuce. Let's go check out the Deuce. The Deuce. Oh shit, they're coming too, baby. Saying come on with it. Oh nice, it is inside. All right, dope. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a fucking energy then right there. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. It says we're 12 days or now 10 days away, but back indoors. There we go. Let's go. Makes a lot of sense, man. You wouldn't want to look at. That looks like a damn good time. Nice. Nice. Let's see what else we got popping off in here in the world. In the world of cannabis in Arizona. Let me know if you guys got anything you want me to bring up. Oh shit, nice. A cipher. Remember we talked about on a oh, there we go. Lies is saying that's a vibe over there too. So he's already been. Okay, as a former musician, always got to talk about, you know, the rappers out here. No, but this is a, check this out right here.
Look, I know my pops real well, but I'm still a fucking bastard. The shit that he ain't learned is the shit I had to master. My palms itching, the first couldn't come faster. Drop the load, then I grab the cash and turn the cash. Yeah, cause y'all ain't get it out the mud like me. A scale and clientele shit is all I need. A soft white tee, a badass bitch to roll my weed. I've been pushing weight and hit the gym all week. I like Biggie for that paper, these niggas ready to die. Watching you around and carry envy in they eye. Got this 40 on my hip just in case a nigga try. Now your loved ones looking for you in the sky. You gon' take some L's, yeah, you gotta pay the cost. Nobody wanna work, but all these niggas wanna be a boss. Then making plays, sound like Randy Moss. I could get what you need, nigga, hard soft.
Pull off the baps and the mediocre raps. You couldn't pay me for a feature. Catch me walking through a city beyond your ID's reach. I really want to meet these demons you so highly speak. Why are they so good at hiding? Maybe cause there's none. At least that's what the past is finding. Mounting down every single bond that's binding. Facing your truth, what you may find blinding. The lesson that you see.
Got that Johnny jumper, so you know we got winners. They be dipping, dashing, slashing, slow, snatching killers. Got that first down dash, so you know they do the dash. 602, donde radicamos. Antes de salir le rezo a mis santos. Gallo donde sea, yo les
Spilling on my blocks, pull up, get it out the back door. Swag at James Bondage way, I'm locking on the shackles. Confident little chick, my little baby, call me asshole. Aquí andamos white hoes, serving crack hoes. Serving dirty laundry, ex-baby wanna call me. Trabajando current roster, get these numbers, Rafi. Dead homies, catch a homie. Got your chick in the lobby. Cruise up, screw up, thought you knew us. Cooler with my K's, I'm not talking about no Ku Klux. Rap game wealthy boys, got your girl, she a real slut.
Baby said you tatted like a gangster. Nah, bitch, I'm a player. Capital P, like I'm from Pomona, but I ain't banging. Bitch, know I'm swinging. Bitch, know I'm lane switching. Bitch, I ain't changing. Do my money dance when I'm making new bed now. Baby, know I'm dangerous. Nah, I ain't have to say shit. Hip hop got a new face now. Every time I get a new bitch, I say pimp parade now. Walk into the bank now. Cashing hella plays out. Baby, like my style now. Make the bitches say, oh wow.
All right, that there is a cipher for an event going down called, let's see it. Fuego in El Valle. Okay, so that's going down. Let's see if I can find the promo for it. We talked about it. We talked about it, guys. Come on. You know what's going on out there. You know what's going on out there. What'd you think about that cipher, though, man? I tell you, for an artist, man, it's like, oh, shit. When I see stuff like that, it's like I be getting envious of it. Okay. I feel it. That's another thing. I was like, oh, I could probably crush that right there. Crush that. People gaming me out. Like Kanye, like Valet. Wow. Where is it?
Wow.
My man. Local artist, good kid, nice. Shout out to Peaceman out there. Shout out to all the artists out there. I think that they are out there putting on for local musicians. We definitely highlighted that. Let me see if I can find the promo. And then if we'll look up Willie's Tacos. I got a story about Willie's Tacos and that whole situation, actually, them on Mill Avenue. And it goes to show you should not sleep. I slept. Willie's Tacos had interest in being at the High Lounge.
Wow.
Where's the fucking... right? But it was like through a third party, and I was kind of like, you know, at the time thinking to myself, you know, well, if, you know, Willie's Tacos wanted to do that, probably hit me. No, they sent someone to hit me for them and whiffed it. Willie's Tacos now on Mill Avenue. They were this is how I know, like, they were dead ass serious about that. Okay, well, shit. Got them a fucking beautiful location, chilling on top of on a hotel called The Vibe. Oh shit, I know. Right, nice. That's I know exactly where that's at. Right by the lounge. Super interesting. Now you got views though, right? Vibe out. Willie's Taco, now in Tempe, 511 South Farmer Ave. You can get out there. Shout out to Lies for bringing this to the table right now. Shout out to him. Munchies. I wonder how, who's right there on Mill Avenue now? Isn't it Taco Boys, right? There's a new taco sheriff in town there. Whose tacos better? Whose tacos better? Let's get a vote in the chat. Whose tacos better? Willie's Tacos or Taco Boys? If you had one taco to eat, where are you going? Bear Family says that motherfucking sexy burger though. Let me talk about that. Can we talk about that? All right, let's see what else we got out here. Well, let's see a review. You know, Moonrock was oh wait, now we got Power by Cat. Let's go ahead and just watch this. I don't know what the hell this is.
Yo, shout out to Caviar Gold.
Okay.
Always taking care of me, always inviting me to places, showing me around. One of my main supporters. Okay. So, and they gave me this eighth of Moonrock to do a little tiny review here. Never tried them. Don't sell them at ACCS or anything like that. But I heard it's fire, smells good. And I already got some in my little bong here, so let's give it a try. This is the Moonrocks powered by Cavi Mike. The straight is the OG, the original gangsta. So, have a good day, y'all. And I'll see y'all next time. Cheers.
All right. Brandon saw that. You never know. You might end up on HINA Arizona now because I'm cruising. I am cruising. Oh, shit. Speaking of cruising, actually, found yesterday, Cannabis Cactus does a,
views and opinions expressed on the Verdant Exchange do not
they do a, he does a radio show every Wednesday on 105.3 or 1510 AM. Damn, why can't I fucking fast forward? Because that is what I need to do. He had some interesting tidbits about the market. He had like who was making the most money in Arizona in the past quarter. I said, oh shit. And he started listing them, right? Then he started listing where some of the brands, you know, damn, should I, it lets you like fast forward when you're not using your, motherfucking computer. Real quick, look, if you're down, I'll take like some it'll take me probably like just let's say 3 minutes to find this part where he's talking about he's talking about it's a pretty cool segment. He talked about the drinks. I mean, I'm telling you guys, drinks across the nation are like figuring things out. Right here. Okay, I found it. Okay, here we go. So the first one he said was Curaleaf. Let me go ahead real quick. And then Stizzy, and then Jeter.
It's Stizzy right behind them.
Let me see if I can back it up.
Extracts, and the final third is a makeup of your edibles, your topicals.
On this one, he was saying like overall sales is a third.
For brands,
here we go.
Just a quick overview of brands here. Some of the house brands that have really grown, number one is Curaleaf. I know they've got 6 to 8 house brands, different flower they carry their labeled under their own name. And then Stizzy, Jeter, Infused, and Sunday Goods. Those are kind of the brand houses. Top individual brands, again, Jeter comes up number one. It's Stizzy right behind them. And a few notables out of the top 20 brands. This is ranked just by dollar sales. Number 7, Mojave Cannabis Co. Number 9, Grow Sciences, one of our favorites here in the Valley. Just excellent group of people, from employees to owners, and that reflects in the products that these companies pump out. And who else do we like here? Canamo Concentrate 16, Abundant Organic 17, Shango Cannabis at 19. So really nice to see about 5 of our homegrown, established before it was legal, Arizona brands in that top 20 list. And Jeter leads the way. As we know, they're a marketing powerhouse. They have everybody.
Wow. All right. I need to get this list. Shout out to Cannabis Cactus. I'm going to drop this link out there. He does this show every Wednesday. You can pop in. I don't know if he, you can watch him do the show as well. He had that on live. That's a good point, Liz. That's a good point, Liz. I wanted to see where other people are stacking up. So where he got his information was
Importantly, I guess let's just talk about what makes.
It was like there's a couple different services out here that you can do that'll give you the numbers. His was the 4-letter one, right? There's a 4-letter one. He mentions it in here. It sounds like he's done either like a marketing deal with them or whatnot. I looked into getting those numbers and it is expensive. So I'm gonna send a shout out. I do have someone that is down to they said they're down to help, and we're trying to work out how it could be beneficial for them without giving up the source, right? So we're gonna figure that out. Okay, it's BDSA is who he is using. And then the other one, there's another one out there that is the one that I've heard about, that one that I might have access to. So figure that out. Would love to get that information. So if it, I'm gonna send out. Remember, we want to know who, and now I kind of want to leave it. I was gonna ask who is the number 1 pre-roll. Fuck that for now. Who by dollars, what brand is selling the most marijuana in Arizona is a great question. That's what he was working off of. I now want to complete that list so we can see where these brands are. Mojave at number 7. That one shocked me, right? I didn't know Mojave out here was moving like that. You've got to be out here smoking it then. So I know I've got people in the chat that are smoking Mojave. Talk to me about Mojave. Number 7? Holy shit. See, that's why we got to get statistics. Because statistics, numbers, they tend not to lie. I don't know how confident and how much of a percentage they have these details. And if they have it all, like, oh shit, that's a valuable fucking program. So marijuana. Mids, but their sales kill it. Top selling flower brand for sure, says Oil Gang. 216 saying that sounds off. Susie saying with the number of jars at AZ, I could see that since it's a house brand for jars. Oh, you're saying, okay, it's a house brand for jars. And obviously with jars, yeah, they have now they have quite a bit of locations. I need to update my chart. Let's see what else we got out here to talk about, though. Okay, nice. Let's talk about this. I saw this pop out. You heard the pop before you saw it. Ready? What do you think about these jars out there? Got the pop seal. That's a fresh pop. I think it was wild that Verdant went their own direction, right? Looks like they collaborated with Dizpot to make something unique, special for them. This is their jars that you can get out there. Shout out to ANC. Shout out to the whole crew out there. Kyle, Ron, CC. What's going on, my dude? Whole team over there. Hello. $216 says he hasn't sold a lot of Mojave at any of the dispos. That'd be wild if they're out here just like giving out fluff numbers, though, right? Like there's got to be some truth to hopefully there's all truth to the numbers of that they're listing off, right? Like, damn, you don't want to be like just paying for slots. That wouldn't even be a good look anyways. There wouldn't be benefit to that. Like, oh yeah, we're the #1 brand in Arizona, but like nobody's buying or smoking your shit. Wouldn't be a good look. I saw this yesterday. Shout out to Chef Turtle. July 19th in Gilbert. Ooh, risky there, guy. Risky. Gilbert is crazy to do a fucking cannabis event, but gone. Let's see over here though. Hello, my name is Chef Turtle. I'm a cannabis infusion educator. I have published cannabis infusion guidebooks, and my second edition will be dropping this month. Along with that, I also have a culinary show on YouTube, Chef's Turtle's Infusion Kitchen. I do public speaking for cannabis education, and I motivate motherfuckers. Make sure to check out the ChefTurtle420.com for more information. Okay, I thought it was going to be more about what was going down, but murder mystery, pool party, getting stoned. You're going to try to figure out someone that got murked out while you're there, and swim. I mean, it sounds like a fucking just grand time, right? Everyone, I'm going to put this in the chat if you want to follow up with it. Go for it. Go for it. The way the analytics work is they have some percentage of POS data for each state. So let's say they have 30% of Arizona, then they use that to an extrapolate to the total. No, they don't. %, dude. That is not okay. That's wild. Why wouldn't they just use what they got? Like, fuck it. You know, we only got 30% of it, but with that 30%, here we go. This is what we got. You should probably, I wonder, do they state that too? In it, do they say like, look, we only got 30% of the fucking shit's going on out here? Because I do think that it would be okay, and I'll tell you why. I would still think that there's a lot of value to it, because typically, you know, percentages aren't gonna, like, you know, I mean, I guess, I don't know, shit, I gotta know more about this whole thing, but you would think that, like, you know, having a large group, 30% is pretty significant. It might give you it'll give you some type of idea what's happening in our market for sure, right? Depending, 30% is quite a bit. 30% out of what? There's 12,000 marijuana pounds being sold. I don't know what else. I need to look at that. That's where I was concerned, BK. Is he saying not every dispo brand gives up their data? So when I met with the brands, they are like based on data. This is your top brands over us, and I'm like, your numbers are way off, and I agree with that. And that's where I'm like, well, who all is involved? And I think with Chivo saying 30%, it's like, ooh. But if you're looking, if it's not inflated numbers based off that 30%, and you're looking at just the raw data of 30%, and you just look at how many millions have been sold in that data in itself, I think that could be significant. If there's multi-millions of dollars in this chart sold to give you a reflection on what's going on, I think that's relevant, right? I think that would be dope. But if it's, say, like, you know, oh, we pulled like $300,000 sales, you know, and, you know, that obviously would be a fucking fail. Someone is taking the time to run Dutchie's reports. If there's a free report, then obviously now you get what you pay for, so marijuana. Bear Family says, so underrepresented sample size. Am I understanding it correctly? So underrepresenting the sample size. Hey, Jerry, what's going down? What you doing? Oh, shit, it's 10. Fuck. Okay, what an episode out here. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Should we race? Absolutely, right? God damn you. You know we're going to race. You know it. Man, I could sit here and chop it up with you guys, though, for another blunt and go through some of these topics. There's so many topics that I missed throughout the week. We do have, I am going to do an episode tomorrow, 4th of July. Last year we had an hot dog eating contest, if I'm not mistaken. Was that last year or the year before? What's up, Hashanah? What are you doing out there? How's the bong treating you? Hashanah picked up one of my bongs recently. And there's still some opportunity if you need a bong out there. There's a $200 deal that I'm doing at the High Lounge. There's like another 15 slots. I haven't advertised it. I'm just letting like members kind of ask, and then they go like, what? Any piece, $200? This is crazy. It's been kind of fun. Oh, shit. Got excited. My bad. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, shit. I was supposed to sell fucking Luis a piece yesterday. I fucking walked out and didn't even sell him a piece. That's funny. Oh.
Bruh.
All right, someone get in there. I'm going to start that minute to get in it. This is the one that went into proper doinks, so. When smoking. Neapolitan. Here. Yeah, get over there. And there's a lot of options in the case. Bongs, rigs, a lot of male rigs, but there's a lot of female rigs as well. A lot of female rigs as well out there. If you don't know what that means, you're better off. That means that you didn't buy a female rig, right? So, or a male rig. So good job. Any scientific pieces? Well, what do you mean by scientific? Like with perks and shit? I think we might have one piece in there that has a perk. All right, good luck. Any mothership OFZ caps? Man, I think I have a bunch of caps somewhere chilling in the fucking in storage, which does you no good. It really doesn't. All right, here we go. I'm gonna start breaking up some weed. Good luck to you racers out there. Okay, good motherfucking luck. Okay. Woo. Yeah, right. I do have one available, but it's definitely not no $200. I realize on just got too much glass still, and needing to replace something in my life. I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna sell some of the glass. So it might come up here soon. It might come up soon. Wookie, sit back, waiting to come back. What are we talking about? Which one? Nice. The Yushin and Roar collab I have is tight because it also has a wine glass. Oh, that's funny. Well, come down. Look at, how about this? If you show up at the fucking lounge, no, that's a lot though. There's a lot it just is buried, my dude. That's all. It really is. And no, I should have sold them already. Honestly, I just you see how I'm selling the glass right now, right? There's way better ways to sell the glass. Look how I'm selling the glass right now. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, my dude. Oh, we got a race right here between two race veterans out here, right? Oh, Dago says peace, homie. If you don't boost, you go loose. Oh shit, race is coming up too. The race is coming, getting close. Oh, you got it. I love to see it. You love to see it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, so I think honestly I'm gonna roll this blunt and I'm gonna keep it moving over here, right? I got topics I could talk to you guys about. I'm gonna smoke another blunt. Fuck it. We running it up. Little extra show here. No. I try to do this new format where I got all these Arizona topics. Now I'm thumbing through this shit. Can't find it. A lot of cool shit going on in Arizona though, and I want to talk about it. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time tomorrow. So let me go ahead and just make sure that I hit everything while I smoke this blunt. I saw this pop up. You know, we often talk about the butt tender. And I don't know if it's because the algorithm on my phone, I don't know if Instagram is listening, but then all of a sudden I got this Ponderosa pop up of a bud tender, and I said, well, hello.
My name is Leanna, and I've worked for Ponderosa for only 2 months. I love it here. I mean, I'm doing this, so I love it. It's a good family feel at Ponderosa. Everybody's super friendly. It's a little more boutique than other dispensaries that I've been to, so gives you that family feel. Yeah, I love grape herbs. Been smoking on that. Fun fact about me, I have driven across the country 4 times, back and forth, all the way across, and I would love to do it again and take a different route. Brownies or cookies? Oh, that's tough. I have to go with cookies. I'd even maybe say cookie dough over cookies. My name is Leanna, and I've worked for...
She's out here. This is who you're hating on out there when you hate on bud tenders, right? Leanna. Right? She's out here trying. Okay, look at that. Grant said she checked me in last week. See? Boom. Nice, though. So just giving some shout outs to people out there, so you could put a face on who sometimes the scrutiny comes down to. Put a face on her. Oh, nice, though. Okay, what else? You asked me to bring up the pool tournament. You want to talk pool? Do you want to talk pool? Let's talk pool. I am down for it. Let's go ahead and bring it up, though. Booyah. Shout out to Vars wanting to get down with us on this pool 8-ball pool tournament. What questions do you have? What questions might you have? What? Single elimination, bracket style. You know what I mean? I'll get the rules. We'll make the rules. They'll be official. Because I know one that's going to come up is the game over if you scratch on the break? Yes. What do you mean? Who out there plays otherwise out there? That's what I'm tripping on. Going down, though, the 25th, 6 p.m. If you want to get into it, it is $10 to enter. There's going to be some type of cash prize. Just depends on how many people sign up. And then there are going to be prizes from VARs. So, yes, we kind of do need to keep this on the low. No, I'm kidding. That'd be tight if Smirk pulled up. I'd imagine Smirk would make it a point to dominate anything that is to do with pool in, you know what I mean, in Arizona, right? Like in the cannabis scene, like, you know what I mean? Like if I was him, I'd be like, oh man, anything to do with pool, playing pool in the cannabis scene, I'm fucking there. Because that man can play. He's been in tournaments. That's why Jerry said that. Don't let motherfucker know. He gonna whoop everyone. But hey, every you never know, he might have a bad break. He might scratch on the break. Damn, he said, don't ever disrespect my name like that. So any other questions on this though? That's going down on the 25th. Actually, I bet you Smirk is gonna probably be like, yo, how the fuck did you throw a pool tournament and not hit me, bro? He's probably mad at me right now. If he's listening, my bad, Smirk. Look, I was just trying to, like, you know, we were sitting there, Vars and I, we was looking at the pool table and shit, you know what I mean? So that's how that went down, dog. Fuck. Oh, Bear family, you got skills? Oh, shit. Okay. You got the skills to pay the bills. $10 get you in it. $10 get you in it. We want to talk about some other events, do we? Is that what we want to talk about? Well, then let's get to it. Let's talk about the... Pretty excited about the Mario Kart. Pretty excited about the Mario Kart. Let's be honest. We got Punty coming out. We talked about yesterday's episode. By the way, I did yesterday's episode at 9 o'clock, so if you didn't get a chance to see it. This is going down, though, okay? If you've got the skills, you got an opportunity. This Punty is valued, you know, thousands of dollars, right? Thousands of dollars. It's going to be custom made. Also, There's going to be a first, second, and third prize included from Abundant. It is going to be a sesh like no other sessions. If you haven't been to an Abundant Organics type event, make sure you get out there. And if you have, get ready for another one. Let's go. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's talk about the Backpack Boys being at the fucking lounge. Stop. Shit. In fact, why don't I give away some passes? Would you like some passes? I got passes. Shout out to him for coming through and giving me away some passes. I'm going to do a quick one, though. You got to be quick. Here we go. And, oh, hold on one second. No, real quick. Let me make one. Let me make this one real. Sorry about it. I don't want to offend anybody, though. We got to make sure it's right. We got to make sure it's right. Okay, here we go. Get in it. You got to be watching on Twitch right now to get in on this one, though. So you got 5 minutes, though. Hit it. Get your name in the raffle. Is it going to align? Is it going to work? I do remember we've had some issues with this, actually. Fuck. All right, we'll do another race. We're going to do a race at the end of this for either you can choose. You can either do, it's not, you know what? This is not going to work. I don't know why. Bruh. It stopped working for me, but for some reason it said, Jay, suck a dick. So, anyways, here we go. Backpack Boys dropping these flavors on Saturday at the Backpack Boys location in Phoenix. You see the address on the screen. You can pick up a minimum of 2/8, and then you're going to get tickets into the Sunday sesh. They've got 2 sessions going on. Don't worry. They recognize that they're going to have it. It's going to be packed. So they broke it down to make sure that as many people can get in as possible. So shout out to these guys getting that down. That's going to be this Saturday. You can go by the Backpack Boys, and then Sunday at the High Lounge, there is a sesh. So let's get it. Oh man, is this young? Is this for real, Young Tally? Is that Young Tally for real? What is up, Mr. Young Tally? Or I know that there's multiple Young Tallies actually. I guess maybe not the Young Tally we know. Marijuana though. We'll do a race for the tickets, though. Maybe we should just do a race right now. Throw some kind of fucking emote in if you think we should do a race right now, or do you think that we should do it at the end? I think that right now, while we're on the topic, makes sense, right? Like, while we're on the topic of Backpack Boys, and I want to do a giveaway, we should probably do the race now, right? That does make sense. Yeah, I think it does. I think that's what we're about to do right now. So let's go ahead. Race it out for these tickets. I got 2 of them for the winner. You can either choose if you want to go to the beginning or the end. Both of them are going to be the same events. I'm just saying the earlier one or the later scheduled event. So let me go ahead, break this down. We'll give you guys a little bit more time. Vroom, vroom. Here we go. Vroom, vroom. Here we go. All right, this is if you can make it, too. Don't be over here racing. You can't even show up on a Sunday. Don't race if you can't show up on a Sunday. Slump says, oh, I'm in this bitch. Here we go. Go and get it. Man, running out of motherfucking... Susie's in it. Bear family. Dago says, let me in it. Let's go. This is gonna be the time to roll a blunt right now, so great timing. Great timing. Marijuana, though, what are you smoking out there? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Is it good or is it boof? Should I get it or should I skip it? Ooh! And may not have a motherfucking blunt on my beat, or really don't appreciate it. 5 seconds to get in it. Oh, AZ Oil Gang want to come smoke that. Come on, dog. Come on down. Anytime, man. Anytime you want to come to High Maintenance or the High Lounge now, right? Come kick it, dude. Yeah, but I'm trying to kick one motherfucking backpack boys over there. Fool, come on now, chill. All right, here we go. We've got 5 people in this for the tickets. I like this. It's a close, tight race. Dago, you're already falling behind, bro. There's 5 cars. You're the one that had to fall behind. Damn. All right, let me roll this weed while you guys race to come smoke weed, right? It's beautiful. Oh, Susie said, oh, this is some real shit. Oh, I'm going to win this motherfucker. She took out no motherfucking... She probably pulled over. She was driving. She actually pulled over for this race. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, AZ Oil Gang, nice landing. Landed the wrong direction, though. Still good landing. Susie says, I'm out of here. Oh shit, my bad. What is going on? What is going on in this race? Damn, Susie's just fucking dominating. Hey, there we go. All right, Susie, now you get to decide. Very nice. All right, now which day? You are not which day. You want to go the earlier time? I think it's 1:30. I can go pull up the tickets are I think right there. Let me grab them quick. Yes, sir. Heard you asking about me like some old man that was still searching for. It is Tally. Holy shit. Tally, man, what is up, man? How you been? Tally is a local legend, bro. I mean, like this dude. I think like once you were on what was it, Live PD, bro, that shit was legendary, bro. Legendary. That shit was spread everywhere. Wookie said legend? I mean, hey, dude, I'm saying like there's legends. There is a legend of fucking Tally out here. That is a legacy, right? That is a legacy. Regardless, like he's got a legacy. Did you ever find any of the pieces? Like, oh, a piece? Like nothing? Not a one? Or did you find some? Talk to me about that, man. Because you were out there just, like I said, like a man who lost his marbles, bro. Like, what's that on Peter Pan? Who's the dude? I gotta find my marbles. It's like, damn, this is gonna be this dude in like 20 years. He's like, whew. Shout out to you, though, dude. How you doing, man? Always part of the community. Marijuana to you, man. You part of the people that were out here prior, putting the life on the line for reefers, right? Not the life, but the time, right? You fucking go to jail for some reefers, you know, in Arizona for a long time. And we would get together and we'd fucking smoke some reefers and all that shit back in the day. Not too much me, you, Tally, but in general, marijuana. All right, let me light this blunt up. Let me get out of this race. Shout out to Susie. Hit me and let me know what are the times she's saying. Okay, I will. I want to say one is 1:30 and then the other is like right around 3:30 or 4. 3:30 or 4. What was, oh, nice. A little puff and paint. Let's go do a little shameless promo. Okay, at the lounge. Hello.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up and find the broom. but then I got high. My room is still messed up, and I know why. Why, man? Yeah, cause I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I was gonna go to class before I got high. Come on, y'all. Check it out. I could have cheated and I could have passed, but I got high. 2, 3. I'm taking it. I was gonna clean my room.
All right, doing that every so often, right? They basically puff it down. Shorty's in the building. Shout out to the flower shop on that one. They come out and do the puff and paints. You see, they set it up for you and just come in there and paint your heart away. Paint it away. Paint your heart out, actually. I think not away. Shout out from Yuma. Got that cannabis motherfucking stock. I heard. So that must mean it's out there. People liking it in Yuma. Is cannabis about to make a little run in Yuma? I'm going to say yes. Why? Because it's fucking smoking, right? That shit is fucking gas. So shout out to you guys for taking the leap on cannabis. It's very dope when good weed finds its way to be able to sell in sometimes a difficult market. You know what I mean? So that's dope. Shout out to Yuma Dispensary, who's got cannabis out there. And make sure you go pick it up. They're getting a fresh drop soon. Oh, shit. Let's go. Let's go. We need to work on that motherfucking event, though, man. We need to come out there and smoke, right? What the fuck? Let's go ahead. I saw free Savage Trap. No, my bad. It's free Savage Thirst Trap drinks going down. This is going down tomorrow at The Good AZ. Go down there. Any purchase you make of $50 or more is going to get you a free Savage mocktail. They got new flavors, real fruit, dairy free, and great motherfucking vibes. I can agree, actually. Their energy is dope. Shout out to them. They've done a lot at the lounge, and much love out there. If you want to go out there, if you're going to get something to celebrate, might as well go pull up and get something to drink. Might as well pull up. What do you guys think about Savage Thirst Trap, though? Who's had some Savage Thirst Trap and wants to talk about it? Rolled up a nice Free package of great milkshake of Sonoran roots, dab it on some Chem D. Where did you find yourself in the cannabis industry, my guy? Did you land in the industry? Because I know, that was of interest, right? Landing in the industry. Are you working in cannabis now? What's up? Ironic, because I DM'd you, discussed that privately when a few of your customers were in business who were in possession of those stolen pieces. You were referring to it in your comment on me. No, man. I think it was all allegedly. Right? You couldn't show me nothing. You just had words, bro. You got to show me. That was the issue. I said, show me what you're talking about. So Tally, I do this thing out here, right? Where it's called drop the link. You want to drop the link? You want to discuss it? We can discuss what happens when things are stolen in the glass community. What's proper protocol? What can you expect? I'm open to it if you want to share your story of this. Cactus Kush in Tucson definitely was involved in brokering the stolen glass. Damn, did you have pictures of this? Did you have proof? How did you know this? Talk to me. Oh, nice. I wanted to give a shout out to Hetty Block out there. I saw this. Hetty Block's been someone out there just putting together cool ways to, keep your nails organized. You could put like, bowls if you're using 14 or 18 millimeter for your saws and things like that. So Hetty Block is out there. Let's go ahead. I'm going to drop his Oh, shit. I just hit the wrong one. All right, here we go. We're back at it, though. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Tally, that is the rumor as well, my guy. You know? Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. Okay, I saw this. Now, I heard about Mint dropping these out. Have you guys interested in any of the dope bags that they got popped out? So they popped out some bags. And I remember them talking about the bags. When I was talking to, I fucking feel like I was talking to Raul, and he was like, referenced like the bags, like slanging. Like he was like, these motherfucking bags are selling. Man, the dope bag. I saw 5Cs pop this out. Yo, shout out to 5Cs. Still cooking. I need to get them, see if they're down to come out to the lounge. It's been a while. I wonder what they got going on. What is your thoughts on 5Cs? I thought they did their thing. They've shown a lot of love to the members at the lounge, man. Shout out to 5Cs. Look at, yeah, right here they did this tasting session with us. Like, real dope, man. They've done a lot of cool things. You always root for them. What was the product? What did you guys think about the product? Really? Aspergillus? Aspergillus? Nice. I'm gonna feel good getting all these topics that I sent to myself out. We'll save the fireworks one for tomorrow. Come on. Oh, nice. Saw this one going down as well. This looks like a lot of events. We don't have too many out there. I believe this is going to be on the west side, at least 4th Ave, getting out there. It's going to be on August 3rd. You see the brands involved. Industry Night Smoke Sesh, consumption friendly, 21 plus event. FADAs are $5, general admissions 20, VIP 35, doll hairs. No dollars though. Don't be going there with some doll hairs making me feel all weird about it later. Oh nice. What's up? How's your day going, bro? I came from nice. Dope. I'm doing good. We're over here just chopping it up. I'm an Arizona based stream. So my shows are based on just kind of what's going on here in Arizona, talking about right now an event they're getting ready to throw. But other than that, smoking this blunt. What are you doing? Are you inhaling some reefers over there? Let's go ahead and give a shout out to is it iNug Glass? Drop your IG. We'll fucking give you a shout out. We'll give you a shout out. Or if you Twitch, do you stream? Shit, if you stream too. Well, I was following a lot of glass blowers back in the day, watching you guys all stream and whatnot. It was tight. You guys have there's probably a pool of damn near close to 100. I saw this right here. The Red Beard is coming out. What stores should the Red Beard go to? AZ Caviar Gold. I met Red Beard on the bus when Cookies opened. Dope energy. You know, raps, does his thing, pops around. He's out here trying to push the AZ. This is his brand. You'll find him at, looks like Buds and Bikinis. What's this? Oh, okay, nice. This is all the locations they're at. All right, shout out to him. Nice, you're from the East Coast, Canada. Instagram is LNU Glass. All right, let's give it a look. LNU, is it dot glass? Where I just lost it. There it is. All right, let's check it out. Oh shit, nice. You making I like the handle. It's almost like a fucking like a tomahawk type situation over here. I see you. Nice with the you gotta have the multi holes, right? There we go. What inspired you to start blowing glass? Damn. All right, young Tally. Well, the email is on the screen, man. Go ahead and send it to me. You want to talk about it? You want to bring it up? You want to dig it up? All right. Well, him, yeah. And I'm always down to talk to anybody, though. At the end of the day, yeah, man, go ahead and hit me up if you want to have a conversation. I don't know what, sometimes I feel like people want me to be like a sheriff or some shit. Sometimes, like, they want, me to, handle some, like, what's right and wrong, you know what I mean? And I'm just kind of like, my dudes, like, I'm not involved in stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like, so we'll sit down and have a conversation. But I mean, if we turn it into a topic of like getting your shit stolen, and like it could be a topic that a lot of people have had their shit stolen, like it's not like you're, in some unique situation, you know what I mean? So I think that, we could have that as a topic. Wookie says clown shit. Okay, something else I wanted to talk about was Mike from MPX. They made a change over there at Ponderosa, and the crew that made their way over from MPX were all, let go. And so now Mike is out there. He posted this up saying, They want me to go. Already gone. Already. Hey. Already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already home. Hey, I'm already. Come on. Oh, they want me to fall from the top. They want me to drop. They want me to stop. They want me to go. Already gone. Already. Hey, already home. Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate you popping in, being a part of the community also, man. Thank you. Oh yeah, welcome in. Let us know what you're smoking out there. Let us know what's the strains that you're smoking out there in the East Coast right now. You got some Canadian fire, man? Let us know. And then with Mike, I'm very interested to see where Mike lands. I think Mike is someone that, was where he was at because of his abilities, and was there for a long time because of the growth that he continued to have in the industry under the same, team at MPX, but still, man, evolve or dissolve. And in this industry, there was so much jumping hoops or jumping these types of changes that happen. And they were always navigating times and so they're the whole time. I'm interested to see someone, where is, the demand in this industry right now for someone like Mike who has that experience. Someone like myself is watching because it's like, all right, that man's got a lot of fucking experience. Where's he gonna land? After you dedicate 10 years of your life into the industry, clearly doing significant work, doing a great job, obviously, where does it land you after some changes, after a shakeup. Buyers coming in and changing formats, something that I battled in the radio world. So it's not uncommon in lots of industries that things can change, and you've got to go out there and put yourself in position to get a new job in the industry that you're in. How is it working in the Arizona licensed community with building your resume? Is there security in it, right? Is there value in having a resume like Mike, who now is a free agent out there? I think, I'm not sure, he hasn't talked about anything that I know of or I'm aware of since this post that make me think that he has landed anywhere. And we'll see. Where is that value? Right? No, I ask because, like, in other industries, right? Like, okay, you get fired from one job, you put out your resume, and then boom, like, like there's other people within that industry that are going to seek it out. That, there's plenty of options. Is there a lot of options for Mike in Arizona? I don't know. A few people in the industry commenting, astronaut, depends on how good the resume is. Mike will be around forever and always have a job somewhere. So there we go. Because I'm watching, I'm like, okay, cool. Not cool, but let's see what's the next step? Where's the next process for the man? AZ Oil Gang says, resume is cool, but connections will get you further in this market. I can believe that. I see people, within the industry that play their connections to the max, right? Play their connections to the max. Definitely a witness of that. Slump is saying, well, MPX is doing their things in these other states. Do you move? If you're Mike, just say, hey, I'm out. Where are we at? Where are we thumping? I'm down to go move. Let's get it. Young Ty says, to be honest, I brought it up in October and you brought it up today again when you brought up my name. You're right. Because I think that you have a legacy in Arizona. I think it's a part of Arizona history. And yes, I that is, like, that's my take on the situation. But respect, Young Ty said, no, I was just making you aware you were kicking it with people that stole $40K worth of my shit direct from your home. You're now saying that Ted was the one who went and took it from your house? What I took from it was you were under the impression that he had one of the pieces. And I was like, hey, appreciate you, man. Thank you for that follow. Bill G from YouTube. Medman let me go almost 2 years ago. Was a blessing in disguise. He will find something. Beautiful, man. Love that energy. Yeah, Chivo, I said, look, I wanted to keep it pushing. There's a bunch of topics that I wanted to talk about. I wanted to smoke another blunt. I said, I'm going to keep it pushing over. Hey, I appreciate you too, man, for being a part of the community in the HIGHINARIZONA podcast here. So thank you for popping in and giving your comments when you do. What are some streaming advice you'd give to a new streamer? Just started streaming my Melton and got a lot of OBS set up and got some pop-ups, but I just want to know a little bit of tips. I would say, if you're going to be blowing glass, have some cool camera angles that people can see as close as possible, safely in a sense, so they can see what you're working on. I like when I see glass blowers have the headset on with the mic, because then you're not having to, like, when I see glass blowers have their mic kind of over here, and then all of a sudden they're doing something like this. So I think having a headset for that type of setup is dope. And then just be natural, right? Just do you. And I think the type of stream you're going to do, if it's going to be showcasing you blowing glass and whatnot, like those types of people that like to watch those streams are going to, join. And then I noticed the ones that are interacting, the ones that have fun with it, are the ones that tend to see the, the return and then the building and stuff like that. So I would say those are the things that come to mind first. When I've sat back and I've watched, because like I said, I was watching like probably like 75 or so glass blowing streams at one point. And there's a few out there. At one point I reset my fucking, my Twitch, so I don't have them anymore. That's fucking fail on me, but I was in my head. I wanted to figure things out. But I keep wanting to say Wags Glass, the old man, dog. Whoever the old man that would come in, dude, and kick it with us, and like he was fucking fun to watch. He teaches classes out there from Virginia. Maybe you're familiar with Are you familiar with if you've joined in the community of Glassblowing on Twitch? I know it's not that large, so maybe you know who I'm talking about. He's got a Virginia studio. He teaches classes out there. A lot of times he's just doing like birds and things like that, but he's done marbles. He sent us like pendants and stuff like that. So shout out to him. I feel bad for not having his account still for what he's done for us. Let's get some shameless plugs out here. This is going down. Soul Sesh 2, you know, I didn't realize that it was like a fashion show also, like yes, next time I'm probably gonna come out with a little bit more swag on. Shout out to everybody that pulled up for Soul Sesh 1. Now Soul Sesh 2 is coming up in August. They gave away like I'm gonna say dozen pair of shoes. I don't know how many pairs, but like fresh stock shoes. Dope event, good energy. Shout out to my man Fly for throwing that event. The man had like 4 outfit changes, I think. At least 3. He had outfit changes. That was the first time I had seen. Actually, second time. Joey also does outfit changes during college football. Marijuana. Okay, we talk about dispensaries, we talk about the bud tenders, right? And all of a sudden, like I said, it's showing up on my feed, right? Showing up on my feed. So here we go. There's another one right here.
That cares. We aren't just about numbers. We really care about the customers we serve. We care about our employees. And I think that really sets us apart when a customer will come in, they'll be able to see the difference that we offer and feel like home. If you haven't stopped by Earth's Healing before, I'd welcome you to. It's nothing like you'd seen before. We have the education, we have the products. We'll take the time with anybody, whether it's 5 minutes or 30 minutes.
Right there, give
a
it
dispensary
out to Earth's Healings. I know that we have AZ Oil Gang in here that manages a location out there for them. Shout out to you. I hear really good things about Earth's Healing, and I hear that you guys move fucking tree, right? You move weight. So shout out to them. They also deli style too, if I'm not mistaken. So shout out to deli style out there. They do delivery, and they've got cannabis. So make sure you go out there and check them out. All right, look at if you want to, like, we're gonna make it a topic. We'll bring it up. You know, we got time for it. You know what I mean? As Wookie is saying, you know, let's bring the circus out. Let's bring it now. But I'll be straightforward with you too. Always. I do think that it is a topic that is relevant for a lot of fucking decades. What happens when your shit gets stolen and you see someone else with it? Just off top, what do you think that other person should do? Give it to you? Do you think you're obligated to purchase it for what the person purchased it from the person who stole it? Like, what would be a proper or like just what's expected? My bad. Robbed Earth's Healing of this feedback as well. Nice. There we go. There's Astronaut saying all they need is that IO. Right here, AZ Oil Gang saying that they will price beat anyone in Tucson as well. right there saying, look, you just need to come here. You need to come here. And then we got, what else we had over here? One more. I thought I had one more comment in here. Oh, we got, is this consistent Mike? Yo, how wild would it be if Mike popped in here right now? Mike! What if you a little bit? Oh, damn. Astronaut says, if I see my bong, I'm taking it. And that's, hey, you know what? Man, wonder how that goes down, right? This is why I think it's real shit. I think it's a topic that we could talk about and people could relate. Like I just had someone walk into the lounge. Matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up. Why not? This person just came in to the lounge and was looking for their piece, like hunting that motherfucker down. And said like, yo, have you seen it? I said, nope. I said, send it to me though, because look, man, I've had things stolen from me, glass stolen from me like a motherfucker. I understand how it feels. It fucking sucks. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna try to scroll real quick. Here it is. Matter of fact, I'll email it. Like this is a one-off piece. This is like this should be recognizable. He came in, looking around. Have you seen this? Wookie just keeps it buck, Tally. Wookie keeps it 100, right? He does him unapologetically himself. You know, that what you got to understand is that's the perspective of, he's got to treat it like getting a fucking fresh perspective. Consistent Mike, I'm higher than a giraffe's asshole right now. Am I a caller 106? I have the phrase that pays. First time listener, long time caller. Did I win the Fleetwood Mac cover? Yes. Congratulations, Consistent Mac. How we doing? Bro, it's a hell of a time when you got to get the cops involved for stolen glass, right? Well, I think that's where, I don't think Hastronaut was saying that part. I think Hastronaut was saying, I'm going to take it in my own hands. I'm just going to pull up, I'm going to get my shit, and I'm going to fucking leave. You do, though. That is a good point by Hastronaut, though, is these days, yes, insurance does cover your glass. So, all right, nice. Joining in and new to the show here, to the community, Consistent Mike. Appreciate you popping in and joining into the chat already. Asking, why are people such assholes to each other in 2025, man? He said Discord. Oh, you know what? I don't know what our Discord is. I think it might be just high. It might be exclamation high. Like my guy, Concentrated Mind, kept it where to it would. There it is. Cool. It is high. Nice. My man. Thank you, Bookie. All right, Tally. Email me. Send me everything. I said that we would talk about it. I understand I brought it up. It's great to have you in the community, though. I feel great to have you in here commenting. So when I do bring you up, you know, hey, now you know you're here, and here's your feelings on it. So thank you for keeping it buck. Marijuana. All right, Blunt's almost gone. Let's see how many more topics I can kick out. I do know I have more. Let's see what else we got going on out there. Green Dot Labs looks like they're dropping this red fruit. Guava banana crossed with purple Burst, delicious red apples and cherries. They had a fantastic drop, sold out at Sunday Goods. Shout out to them. Stream Deck, what is it? Yep, I sure do. Damn right. That's what I get all these guys. Yeah, well, go ahead. Ask chat a question. Ask chat a question, dude. Feel free. All right, we've got some new product out there from Arise. Full spectrum hash drops, 20 pieces in a little can, it looks like. I don't know. I picture those as fingers, but now I don't think they are. I think they're just like, probably just some guava. You know, so it's probably a nice size. I don't know. 100 milligram. Oh, there we go. It looks like 5 milligrams per. Nice. So a little hash drop for you. New York based, have a week off in the future. Where should I go in the U.S. that has the cheapest wax dabs flower with me and your 20-pound dog? Boom. Interesting shit. I mean, obviously you gotta fucking, you gotta say Cali, right? I mean, are you not including Cali? Michigan for sure. Yeah, Michigan for sure. I'm just stuck in my old ways, man. California has been the mecca for me since cannabis has been cannabis. So now I do know, like, this wave right now that Michigan is on is on a fucking legendary run. I mean, it is infiltrating other states now, right? Like, Michigan is now setting up shop and having people, you know, have a demand because they're involved with Michigan. I'm witnessing it. So they're on a run. What are some of the brands out there in New York? 70 a gram, huh? I mean, we do have ours out here like that. But then we have some that are cheaper as well. You can get into like the, what, like 40, 50, I think. In Oregon, you can do all the drugs. All right, let me see what else I got out here to talk about while we're burning it up. Here we go. There's another one dropping summer heat with high grade. They said they've got new genetics getting ready to drop out there. The apple fritter, the sativa, and the grease monkey. High or elevate higher all summer long. Also, they're going to be at the lounge this month. Shout out to them. Hey, appreciate you coming through, burning it down. I really liked their Tiki Man drop. That Tiki Man drop was smoking. That's funny. I don't even know if we really even fuck with our Discord. All right. Let's see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where'd you post it? In general? All right, nice. Oh, right here? This guy right here is the bong you're hitting? A blue dot. Oh, shit. They got blue dot in fucking New York? Hell yeah. That's cool as shit. No, we had these all over Arizona, bro. We had these all over Arizona, man. They had like the different tree colors out here. Yeah, this is a very popular. Blue Dot was they're made in Arizona. I was gonna say I don't ever remember him making that bass, so that's funny you said that because I was like I don't ever remember basses like this though. That's crazy. Oh, you made the fucking bass? By doing this right here, you made the bass? Wildin'. No way. That's fucking dope. Props to you. I can see where it broke right here now. I can see it. Damn. That's fucking fun. Dude, look at the fucking, I don't know what you would call this. The setup, you know, like you, I mean, I see you. Good job, man. That is impressive. That is impressive. Let's see what Goldsmith is talking about. New strains dropping, new infused pre-roll strains. Okay. Okay, it seems like the infused pre-roll, and we'll hopefully be able to look at some numbers and see kind of why is our infused pre-rolls out of the 250,000 pre-rolls we sell a month. I don't know how many pre-rolls we sell a month, but we'll find that out. How many are infused? How many? Stutter's asking, what rosin did you like from the Earth's Healing IO Astronaut? I've tried 91 Octane, Dolce de Uva, Cap Junkie, and like 2-3 others. None of them are good. They smoke weird, and the price they have them for is ridiculous shit and ain't smokable. In my opinion, their rosin ain't good. Damn. Stutter, man of very few words over here other than just saying what's up when he starts. He said drop the hammer out there. He said, okay. Well, put me on game out there, Astronaut. Put me on game. Astronaut says, I want to say it was the garlic something. It was years ago, so I'm not super sure. Okay. Live reviews. Live reviews. What else we got? I think that might cap it, guys. Oh, wait, we got a shout out to Lady Daz.
We just walked into Sunday Goods and Green Dot Labs is taking over. The energy was high. They had a DJ and a lemonade truck out front. Everything I got was next level fire. Green Dot Labs has officially landed. POV just walked into Sunday Goods.
I think that they just recently did another drop too, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to Plan C podcast out there. A podcast that is geared towards, I believe, the ladies' perspective of the industry and of cannabis and all sorts of topics. 2 lady hosts, of course, like that. I don't know. Obviously, anyone can listen. I've checked it out every episode. They're doing this summer of, what do they call it? Sober Curious Summer Series, linked up with Arise, and they're creating mocktails, and they're helping you understand how to make those mocktails. So you can go to there. I'll pop this out in the chat if you want to follow up, and I'll show you a clip of one of the hosts making a drink over here.
Ooh, favorite mushroom trip ever. But it's not enough because, let's be honest, this just sounds like, it tastes like angry blueberry when you're Lindsay made the cutest 107 degrees outside. Where did I put that lid on? Yeah, shucks. I forgot to add our herbs. Okay. Was it in your face? I did. Oh dear. She's a squirter, guys. In the face. Every time. Blueberry.
All right, so if you like mocktails out there, drinks are going to continue to rise. Maybe if you get good at making mocktails, you could be like the fucking cocktails of mocktails, right? You remember that? If you're into this old school movie, I'm aging myself, but a lot of the audience aged with me. You know what I'm talking about when I say cocktails? Old Tom Cruise fucking doing his thing and doing the tricks. You could be the mocktails of cocktails. Come on. Get good with it. Start figuring it out. She's going to help you out here. Start figuring out these drinks, how to blend some certain things. Dive in. In a couple years, you never know where it could take you. You could be that motherfucker. Real shit, though. Real fucking shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Cannabis is a booming ass fucking opportunity. It's wild. So marijuana, I think that's going to be the episode, though. I think talked a lot about what was going on out there. We had it's interesting to hear about the #1 brand is Curaleaf, right? Sold in Arizona. More topics to talk about for sure, I see, but we're going to save those for another episode, likely tomorrow. Marijuana to you guys, okay? Thank you for popping in here, kicking with me. Talking about Arizona cannabis. Anytime you want to jump in here, say drop the link. We'll bring you on. It's like a phone call, or we'll bring your face on here. You want to get some FaceTime? Open invite. All right? Marijuana to you. Thank you to everybody that popped in. Eggs in the chat. You fucking with me. Thank you so much, Slump. Things going down. Again, shout out to Glorious Extracts. Going to do their Saturday cash hole release at the High Lounge. Make sure you pop in for that. And then we also have Backpack Boys on Sunday doing a sesh. The only way you get those tickets is though if you go to their Backpack Boys release of these strains on Saturday. And we're cooking, man. 710's coming up. A lot of things coming up. So appreciate you guys again. Thank you for popping in here. Marijuana to you. You know how I like to end it. You know how I like to end it.
We are the champions, my friend.
Yes. Shout out to PICO also for joining earlier, man. A lot of insights on, just growing weed in Arizona. Thank you guys for popping in. I'll be back tomorrow.
What the fuck was that?